Hello, dear participants, welcome to our online teaching. Today I'm going to share some reading activities which you can use in your classroom. Yes, our topic is reading activities. As we know, reading activities can be pre, while, and post activities. Now, as pre-activities, we can use the following activities in our classroom, like guessing from the title, and predicting some vocabulary for the topic, and also do word wall activity. Now I'd like to explain word wall activity, how to do it in your classroom. Yeah, for the word wall activity, you should have such kind of poster. You should prepare it beforehand and put here some words which are taken from the reading activity. And then ask your students come to the word wall and choose one word. Let's do it one example. For example, your students, they can come and choose one word. And here we have a word chef. And then students should express, do they know the meaning of the word or not? They can tell it to the class. If they don't know the meaning of the word, they can look at the meaning from the dictionary. Look the meaning from the dictionary. Then they can put it. In this way, all students will have opportunity to work with the vocabulary of the text before reading. Then we can use word wall as a post activity also after reading the text. And here we can use word wall as a revision of the vocabulary. Word wall they can use as a pre-activity and also post-activity. Now, let me share another activity. It's called KVL activity. And in KVL, you can ask your learners to draw a table with 3 columns. And K stands for no. And here students should express their thoughts what they know already about the text. And want part is what do they want from reading part. Here they should express what they want to learn from the reading part. And learned part, usually they fill it after reading a text. We can use KVL as pre-activity and also post-activity. Now let me give you one example. Let's say if our reading will be about no ordinary place to eat. Yeah? You can guess what kind of text are we going to read. Of course, it will be about unusual places where people can go and eat. And here, students, you can ask your learners to fill know and want part. Let's see what my students wrote on know part with that reading part. They wrote, we can eat unusual food, because they can guess it from the title of the text, yes, unusual places to eat. And they write it here, and next one, it is not ordinary place to eat. Yeah, they know these things beforehand, and then for want part, they wrote, I want to know about prices in those places. And the second one, should I wear a special costume? That student is wondering, should people wear some special costume to go to the unusual places? And then this part, it can be done after reading, like as a post-activity. We did it with my students, and here in learn part, he wrote that I learned that to eat in Itha Embassy restaurant, customers should wear a special clothes to go to that restaurant. Because he put it here, he wanted to know about like rules to go to the place. And also here he just stated that thing. This is know, what, learn, or KVL activity. We can use as a pre, and also this part can be used as a post activity. And as a while activity, usually we do following activities. We can check our prediction. Prediction can be used as a pre-activity, but while reading, you can just ask your learners, please check your prediction, were we correct or not, yeah? They can do such kind of while activity, or it's like skimming, yes, for the main idea. And also we can do scanning activities, like asking some detailed questions about that reading part. If our reading is the same, like no ordinary place to eat, we can ask detailed question. Where is that restaurant? Or when, or what kind of, why is it unusual, or what kind of disadvantages does it have? You can ask detailed questions as a while activity. And let me share another activity which you can use as a post activity. And this is like, we know that as a post activity we can ask our learners to write their summaries about that reading, or just to leave some passages, to take out some passages from the reading and ask learners, can you write your own version of the story, or like summary writing, or even summary telling with the help of this wheelchair. If you pay attention to this wheelchair, we have here, number one is author and the name of the book, or of the story, of the passage. And the second one, main hero or main heroes. And third one, a moral of the story, or moral of the reading passage. And last one, yeah, let's read. Will you recommend to read that passage, and why? These questions can help our learners to give summary of the reading passage. Now let's say if we read, let's say, one book about traveling, we can say author of that passage, or author of the book, and also name of the book, and then main heroes if we have main heroes. Yeah, and moral, just explaining people that traveling is important in people's life, and it can extend their mind, and also it can help people to make and explore, to make friends and explore new places. And will you recommend? If you recommend, you may say, yes, I will definitely recommend it to read, because you can learn about that place without going to that place. And it's good for enlarging your point of view. And it will be like post activity, or you can ask your learners to prepare some brochures, or to tell their digital stories about that reading passage. Okay, to sum up, I can say that today we talked with you on wheelchair activity as a post activity. Then KVL activity as a pre and post activity, and last one is word activities. And you can use these reading activities in your classroom and achieve like students interaction, and it can help your learners to read passages in effective and engaging way. Thank you so much. If you have questions, you are welcome to write them, and I will give answer to your questions. Thank you so much.